So let's continue from where we ended in the SPSS analysis. Now we have our output here. This was the same output we generated from SPSS. We now have them all in Word. So here we want to learn how to report them. So whenever you are reporting, this is a simple bar chart. It has a number of people and then the age group. First, look at the bars and then the number of here. When we're analyzing, we try to show data labels so that it will enable us to be able to describe whatever we had. We could see that majority of the people were within the age group 26 to 35 years, followed by those within the age group 36 to 45 years, and then to 18 to 25 years, and then few are more than 45 years. That means from 46 and above. So now, after you finish describing this information, then you tell what information is this actually representing. So in this case, you could see that the majority are within the active workforce. So most of them, people within this age group, should be working actively. So let's see how we report them here. Figure 1 represents or presents the distribution of respondents according to their age groups. The results indicate that the majority of participants were within the 26 to 35 years age category, accounting for 180 respondents, representing the largest proportion of the sample. This was followed by respondents aged 36 to 45 years with 103 individuals. So 103 individuals. And what is it saying? Suggesting a substantial representation of middle-aged participants. The 18 to 25 years age group recorded 76 respondents, indicating moderate participation of younger individuals. So these people, they are youngest. So 76 of younger individuals. In contrast, 46 years and above category had the smallest representation with only 26 respondents. So all this information is just describing overall. So this one is just going to tell what do we have to say about this particular thing. That is based on our own perspective. So it's not like generally accepted, but our own perspective. So overall, the age distribution suggests that the study sample was predominantly composed of young and middle-aged adults, which is appropriate for capturing active workforce perspective relevant to the study. So when you are able to report it this way, every supervisor will like this particular one, and then the reports. This report actually talk more about this thing, and everyone reading this can understand. So now let's go to the pie chart, which is about the gender distribution. Now, figure 2 illustrates the gender composition of the study respondents. The results show that male respondents constituted the majority, accounting for 60.26% of the total sample, while the female respondent represented 39.74%. So let's go back. 60.26 and then 39.74, as we can see. Let me zoom it for you to see it clearly. I think you can see the numbers. So we just describe whatever we had from the pie chart. I'm bringing it to its normal way. The distribution indicates a moderate male-dominated sample, although female participation remains substantial. The relative balanced representation across gender enhances the credibility of the findings by ensuring that perspectives from both male and female respondents are adequately captured in the study. So even though the males are more, but the females also had a lot of say in the study, so fairly represents. And now we are at our histogram. So we have to give it a title. Figure 3, that is the third figure. Histogram showing the distribution of income. So this is the distribution of income, starting from this, that, up to. So from this side, when it is going to this side, that is the lowest. When it is moving to this side, that is when the income keep increasing. This particular y-axis represents the number of people. So let's use our eyes to check first, and then we so that I read it out to you. Here it just shows the mean income. So when you take all the incomes, let me see, in the data set, add all of them and divide by the 385. So that is our mean here. We have the mean value here with the standard deviation, and our sample size, that is the n, is equal to 385. So now when the income here is low, this side is low. When it is at the left side, is low. When it is moving to the right side, it is high. So when it is low, you see the bars being tall. That means a lot of people are earning low income. But when the income keep increasing, you see the bars being shorter. That means few people are earning more income. And this black line here is just trying to tell you whether the data or income is normally distributed. When we say normally distributed, it means it's fairly distributed among the participants. But of course, it is not. It's only few that are earning more and majority are earning low. So how do we check it? Now you use this one. If the majority of, or here is having the tall bars, that means, and then the way this particular side, we have more of the data set or more of the incomes at this side, but we have few of the data at this side. That means it is not normally distributed. Now you could see that more of the income earners are at the right side. So which means that it is, since it is at the right side, we call it positive skewness. That means you look at the tail. This particular two sides are tail of the curve. So it has the longest tail to the right side, and when it has the longest tail, that means it is positively skewed. If the tail is longer at the left side, we'll say it is negatively skewed. So now, having understood this, let's see how the report is going to be. Figure 3 presents the distribution of respondents' income. The histogram reveals that income values are concentrated mainly within the lower to middle ranges, with a gradual decline in frequency as income increases. So as the income keep increasing, the frequencies of earning the increased income also keep decreasing. So that is the number of people keeps decreasing. The mean income is, then they quote this figure, with standard deviation based on total sample size of these participants. The shape of the distribution shows a positive, that's right skewed, indicated by the longer tail extending toward higher income levels. This pattern suggests that while most respondents earn moderate income, a smaller proportion receives substantially higher earnings. The superimposed normal curve indicate that this is the superimposed normal curve indicate that the data is appropriately normally distributed but exhibits slight deviation due to the presence of high income values. So a characteristic commonly observed in income related, so which means that it is not normally distributed, because they said normally distributed but exhibits slight deviation. There has been a deviation from there. So here we said it is positively skewed. That means it is not normally distributed. Now let's come to our trend analysis, the last one. So we have figure 4, trend analysis of mean income by years. So we put the years 2010 to 2005. So figure 4 illustrates a trend in respondents' mean income across selected years from 2010 to 2025. The results show a consistent upward trajectory. So you can see in income levels over the steady period. Specifically, the mean income increased from approximately, so you see the value in 2010, this value in 2010 to this particular value in 2015, followed by further rise. So it has rise again from 2015 to this particular value in 2020. The highest mean income was recorded in 2025 at approximately 61,180.34. So in 2025. So now what do we say about this? This progressive increase indicates sustained income growth over time, suggesting improvement in economic conditions, earnings capacity, or employment opportunities among respondents. The steady upward slope of the line confirms a strong positive relationship between time and income, demonstrating a clear long-term growth pattern. So this, and what it is trying to say is that as the time increases, the economy becomes good, and then our income also started increasing. So maybe in 2010, if you are taking this particular income, 2015, your income has been increased in that case. So this is basically how we report these things. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications such that you wouldn't miss important lessons in the near future. Enjoy your time. Please learn alongside with me. Thank you. Bye-bye.